Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And like the title says, Matchbox restoration, and not on these models. So I have a few cars that I consider to be in pretty good shape, so I'm not gonna take them apart and repaint them. It just it wouldn't make any sense. So I thought I'd make a video showing you those cars, since unless I find like a really beat up model, you're not gonna see them on this channel. So I guess I thought I should show you the ones that I do have that I consider to be in pretty good shape. The first one is this Volkswagen number 25. It's got that blue metallic paint. It does have some paint chipping. You see there? It has like a glue residue here in the front hood or the trunk. Other than that, this thing is pretty sweet. If you didn't know, the back opens up, and of course now, since I'm recording a video, it doesn't want to open. Here it is. Has the engine in there. So this is the Volkswagen. Let me show you the bottom here. Volkswagen, made in England by Lesney, and you got the number. There it is, number 25. So that's the first one. There's only one car that I'm not going to be showing you because it's going to be the next video, and I'm currently working on it, so I can't show it to you. Well, maybe I can show you the casting. Maybe let's see what happens. So this is the first one that I'm not going to restore. Second one, give you the name first here. Number 34, Volkswagen Caravette. Oh, Caravette. You see this? This is mint. It looks brand new. So when I was searching for this on eBay, there is a lot of them without the doors. And if you're planning on buying some of these, look for the doors if you want to buy one without the doors, and you're gonna quickly find out that the doors by themselves are pretty much worth the same amount a casting is. So if you find a nice model, well, at least with the doors, and it's $15, $16, $20, I'd much rather get this with the doors. That's what happened to me. eBay pictures didn't look, they didn't look that good. I think that's one of the problems that eBay sellers have. They don't invest in a good camera, and pictures don't look that good. But when I received this, I'm like, this is perfect. Like a minor paint scratch there, but that's it. That's about it. And the glass here, that might be like glue residue or something, but it's it's not to the point where I have to take it apart and repaint it. It looks, and this one can fetch a pretty penny on eBay. So this is another one which is not getting the Matchbox restoration treatment. That's number 2. Number 3 is this other one, which is also number 34. I believe this is 34B. This is 34C. Here it is. Also with the doors, working doors. It has this window here, kind of messed up, but I don't know if it's in the inside or the outside, but still not to the point where I feel that I need to take it apart and fix it. The paint is almost perfect considering this is almost 60 years old. So this one is not getting nothing. It's staying just the way it is. 34C if I'm not mistaken, and I think this is 34D. Also with doors. I recently posted a picture with these two. Now you know the difference. The obvious is the roof, but this is 34C, this is 34D. Let's compare the bases. Volkswagen camper. So you can pretty much see that they have the same base or same chassis. Everything's pretty much the same except for the roof, and of course that they are different model numbers. Well, they're the same number, different letter. So you just saw B, C, and D. This is A. This one will definitely get a restoration just because it doesn't have the side tampo there. Other than that, the paint doesn't look that bad either. I mean, the roof, yes. And one thing to note, this is one of the older model. Look at the size difference. Look how tiny it is compared to the other ones. So this is definitely gonna get the Matchbox restoration treatment. All right, what else do I got over here? This Mustang. This Mustang it does have a few scratches, but it does have the tow hook. As you can see here, it is a turning Mustang. Now this one, I consider the paint job on this one to be better, except for the roof here. That might come off with some polish, but it's got a broken tow hook and the stick here on the side to turn. So this one, I'm definitely want to do a restoration on it. Keep this one original. This one is gonna get the treatment. Yeah, let's get this one out of the way. Recently I bought this one. That's another one that on eBay it looked beat up, but once it got here, I consider it to be mint, considering again that it's almost 60 years old. It does have some paint chipping here, but look at that temple on that side. It's almost perfect. This one is a little scratch stuff here, but other than that, I don't see myself drilling this one apart because, to me it doesn't make any sense. All right, next one is this one. Now I might do a restoration in the future if I'm able to find another one in pretty good shape, and the reason being is that I already did this one. I think you might have seen that video. And this one, which is a super fast, a later model, I did a custom on it. And since I have the other two, this one is not gonna get a restoration for now. Like I said, unless I find another one in pretty good shape, then I could, rework this one and do a restoration. So I got videos on all these that I've already done. You feel free to go check them out. Here's another one. This one looked again beat up on eBay pictures, but on these it's typical to have this over here broken or missing wheels. Since they are rubber, they tend to expand and come loose. But this one has the tow hook is there, all tires are there. This is not bent, it's perfect, it's not broken anywhere, it's just a little bit dirty. So I don't see why would I drill this apart and repaint it, because to me it's perfect just the way it is right there. All right, let's move on to this other one. And here is another one which looked pretty much beat up on eBay, but considering the age, I don't think it's worth it to drill apart and get a restoration on it. Look at the side art, the graphics are nice and crisp. Got some paint chipping on the top, but got the driver there. It's got rubber wheels or rubber tires. The rims have the wire mesh, which, you know, this thing is perfect. It's just not getting touched. Now, that's it for the ones that are not gonna get restoration. Now I'm gonna show you the Ford Anglia, which is I'm currently working on. As you can see, I just got it out of the paint stripper. So be on the lookout for that video. This one is gonna get a restoration. Got a broken back window. So this one, I don't know if I should do a custom paint job on it, make it look like a farm truck or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a full restoration of this, or slash resto mod, as I call them sometimes. This one I did a while back. It's the Ferrari Berlinetta. It was green. I did a red. There's a red version. There it is. Feel free to go watch that video. I recently got this one. This one is supposed to have horses. It's very difficult to find one of these models with the horse. Although you can find the super fast model, and it's most likely that one's gonna have the horses, but again, you know, not really worth it. There is a lot of corrosion on this model, as you can see here. You see that? So this one definitely needs some electro polish and zinc plating. Definitely it's gonna need it, but at least I have the door. If you remember, I did a truck a little back where I had to recreate the door, different door, and this it opens sideways. That one. Got the dump truck here. Also did that a while ago. I have a video on this one too. Did a while ago. That one came out pretty good, man. I like that red. This one, which I stepped it up a little and fixed the art. There is another variation of these with the clear windows, but that's kind of a hard one to find. This is, you know, this was a lot of work. Do that paint job like that. So go check that video out. And check this one out. Of course, it's not the original color, but I thought red would have been a color that Matchbox could have done this. Came out pretty good too. Pretty good. Oh, the windows messed up. I found this one on a swap meet. I think I paid 50 cents for it. So not bad for a 50-cent car. All right, guys, there are a lot more Matchbox videos on the channel, so feel free to go check them out. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye.